In this video, we take on Jakib, coach of the Baltimore Bergmites. Can our Azumarill win back over the crowd after giving Enamorus a stat boost, or will Enamorus become even more irresistible? This is SPDA Week 7. Okay, today we are here with our Week 7 match of the Spear Pillar Draft Association. Today we're going against Jakib, who is the coach of the Baltimore Bergmites. We see he's brought the Kilowattrel, which is a Terra Captain, and can terrestrialize into a water, fire, or flying type. We brought the Gliscor, the Entei he's brought the Golden Go, which is the biggest threat, the thing that we are most concerned about. The Enamorus is the second biggest threat, the thing we are second most concerned about. And then the Samurai Hisui. So, are there any other Terra Captains? I think this other Terra Captain was Ambipom. So no Ambipom is good. No Hariyama or Amoonguss is also good. Our plan has always been to start off with our Jet and hopefully U-turn out into something. So just looking at the Kilowattrel. So our Kilowattrel check is still going to be our Zaofu. Gliscor is still going to get checked by the Amon, the Azumarill for the Entei. The Golden Go, we have moves here and there. Enamorus, we have moves here and there. And we have lots of things for that Samurai. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. This is week 7. Right now we are 3-3, I believe. And with a +3 differential. I believe if we win this match, we are guaranteed into playoffs. So we just need to win one more match, is my opinion. So he does lead with the Samurai, which is exactly what we thought. We lead with our Jet. And so we are going to be able to U-turn out, which is, and hopefully do that into our Azumarill. Azumarill does not have a fairy type move. It's that stall thing. Okay, here we are trying it again. So same leads. We have the Samurai Hisui lead versus our Jet. The plan was always to U-turn out on this thing. He'll probably go for like a Ceaseless Edge, maybe a Razor Shell. If he smart, he'd go for an Aqua Jet to get some damage off, but no, he just hard switches out. Let's see what comes in. Toxic comes in. So he is gonna go for the Gliscor. We switch out. Our Sneasler was our Gliscor check, but I feel like it's so early to go into Sneasler. Like, I would hate for something to come out, but it may be the best that we have. Maybe we go into our Guru Patik. Let's see what that can do. We would be afraid of a knockoff. Gliscor. Knockoff would do 22 to 25. We brought this for the Hariyama and the Amoonguss and things like that. So I'm okay going for a knockoff, and if he protects, then we'll be able to encore him into something. We do speed tie. Oh, that was dumb of me. That was so dumb of me because I thought the Toxic Orb would go off next turn. So Psychic does 23. I really don't want to lose anything, so I'm just going to U-turn out again. That was really dumb of me. That was it. Oh, so he goes for the Protect. That is great. So he goes for the Protect. We go for the U-turn. And so we should speed tie. If he has 0 speed investment, which I don't know why Gliscor would run any speed investment, we would speed tie. So I'm going to go for a Encore. Hopefully we break the speed tie. Oh, he just goes for his rocks. That is fine. So we go for Encore, and then we'll be able to U-turn out into something. So Encore, he gets his rocks up. He has to go for it again, or he has to switch out. What might he switch out into? Not sure, but that's why we're going to U-turn out and be able to do something. If he stays in, then I think we can go into our Sneasler and get our Swords Dance off. So he does not stay in. He's going to switch out into Burb. Burb is the Kilowattrel. So we are worried about like a Terrifier or something. So that U-turn gets to break a Sash, which is great. Our Zalfu is our Kilowattrel answer. So we should be able to, unless we want to try to go for our Jet. What was Jet here for? Cleaver is here for Samurott, and because Samurott is still around. So we're going to go into our Zalfu. We don't have any electric view moves because of Volt Absorb, so Kilowattrel. Hurricane is going to do about half to it. Oh, that is for Guru Patik. Against an Archaladon, Hurricane is not doing much. Draco is not doing much. Dark Pulse does the most, but I don't know if we want him to know that we have Dark Pulse. What would he go into on this? Maybe the Entei? I think maybe we Flash Cannon, or we really shouldn't be predicting, honestly. So if he does Terrifier though, Terrifier, what does the most? Terrifier. If he does Terrifier, Draco would still take it out. So I don't know if he wants to go into his Enamorous this early, so I think we're okay to Draco. So he is going to Terra. What is he going to Terra into? So he is going to be probably Terrifier, right? Terra, Fire, that's what we were expecting. Great. So Draco Meteor has a chance to take it out if he is gonna stay in. So he goes for a Terra Blast. It should do probably about 33% to us. Yep, barely does anything great. So we get our stamina boost. We are going to Draco Meteor. It lands. Does that take it out? And oh, so close to taking it out. So we are +1 defense. So Body Press is going to do a lot to anything that comes in. Ooh, but if the Golden Go comes in, are we going to try to predict the Golden Go? I don't think he lets this. I think he lets this go down. So we're going to Body Press and see what he's going to go out to. So he stays in, goes for the Terra Blast. Terra Blast, gonna bring us down to 200. We're at 200 out of 384. We're also +2 defense, so 200 out of 384. That's about 52% that we're at. We get a crit, and that is the first kill. First blood goes to the Republic City Fire Furrets. Let's write that down. So our Chaladon KOs Kilowattrel with Body Press. Okay, Samurott comes in. What is Samurott gonna do to us? Samurott, let's say it's like OU, the OU lead. Ceaseless Edge doesn't do much. Samurott, Body Press should take it out. I think it's trying to wear us down so that what else does he have? So maybe like a Golden Go or an Enamorous or something can come in. But I'm okay with this because we brought this for the Archaladon is for the Kilowattrel, so it did its job. So we're gonna Body Press here. It's gonna go for Sacred Sword. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh, that was really dumb. It goes for the Sacred Sword, and so now we trade it. So Samurott, Hisui KOs Archaladon with Sacred Sword. That did so much. Is that how much Sacred Sword usually does? So Sacred Sword. Yeah, even if we're +2 defense, Sacred Sword, physical, max attack does that much. So we're gonna go back into our Cleavor and U-turn out on this just to get some damage. So U-turn has a chance to kill. It's unlikely that it kills, but it's a 25% chance to kill, so less than a coin flip. So we're gonna go for a U-turn. Maybe now he goes for the Aqua Jet, trying to get some damage off on us. That would be a smart move now. But probably he switches out into, oh, he does switch out. What does he go into? Maybe the Entei, or he switches out into the Golden Go. Great. So he switches out into the Golden Go. We see it's floating on an air balloon, so that is great. It's not Choice Scarf, it's not anything like that. So we brought our Spectrier for this. So Spectrier versus the Golden Go. Maybe he was afraid of like the Sandy Shocks or something. So what does he have left? He has left the... So we can go to our Spectrier. What does he bring for Spectrier? Probably the Samurai or something like that. He shouldn't stay in, right? He knows we're faster. He knows that a Shadow Ball will take him out. So it doesn't make sense for him to stay in, right? So we are safe to go for a substitute, I think. I don't think he stays. And if he does stay in, we have the Cassie Berry, and then Shadow Ball will take him out the next turn. So we go for the substitute. We're faster. He stays in. What does he go for? He goes for the Shadow Ball. He goes for his own Shadow Ball. Okay. Does that break our Cassie Berry? No, it does not. So should I go for it again? Would that be crazy? No. Yeah, that would be crazy. So we're just going to Shadow Ball on our own. See if he lets it go down. We're going to Shadow Ball on our own. He stays in. We Shadow Ball on our own. Shadow Ball takes it out. So perfect. So we have Golden Go. Not Golden Go. Spectrier KOs Golden Go with Shadow Ball. If the Enamorous comes out right here, it's Choice Scarf. 100%. So Samurai comes in. So Samurai. Oh, could it be Choice Scarf? Is that what it's going for? Samurai. Against the Samurai, we are going to go. We're going to go into our Katara against the Samurai. Just in case it's Choice Scarf. So we're going to go into our Katara, see what it wants to go for. Maybe it gets up another layer of spikes. How much should this do? So against an Azumarill, it's not going to do more than 20%. So Cecil's Edge comes off, and we're at 285. So he gets another layer of spikes. So that's 2 layers of spikes, I believe. Our Leftovers comes off, so he's probably going to get a sense of relief right here, being like, they are not... they're not Citrus Berry, Body Press, something like that. So we're going to go for our Charm to lower its physical attack. Are there only physical attackers left? Is that all that is there? Yep, Golden Go's gone. Outside of the Enamorous, all that is left are physical attackers. And Enamorous... Ooh, Enamorous would be close with us. So Enamorous, we're going to go for the Charm. It does switch out. What's it going to go for? It's going to go into the Mommy, which is the Enamorous. So please be Cute Charm and not Contrary. We'll go for the Charm. And it is Cute Charm. So it's attack row. Oh, my God. That is so bad. That's so bad. So with the Enamorous, we don't expect it to be Choice Scarf. So if it's a physical attacker, we need to go into our Guru Patik. That's what we need to go into if it's a physical attacker. So we're going to go into our Guru Patik. Because Killing Water is just going to let it be that boost. So we get it's +1 attack right now. What's it going to go for? It goes for the Moon Blast. So Moon Blast does not do too much to the Guru Patik. We are gonna knock off against the Enamorous. So we're Uxie. Psychic also does a lot, but I don't want the whatever to be able to come in. So we're gonna knock off. It goes for the Moonblast still. It's probably, oh my gosh, that did even more. So our special attack drops. We go for the knockoff. What item is it? It is a Choice Scarf. So great. The Choice Scarf is gone. I feel way better about that. And then we should be able to, do we let this go down? Because the Guru Petit came for the Hariyama and the Amoonguss, neither of which came to the game. So I think we're okay letting this go down. So we're gonna go for a Psychic, maybe. Let's see what once it goes for the Moonblast again. So we're gonna keep track of that. So the Enamorous KOs Uxie with, not with Choice Scarf, with Moon Blast. Great. So how much does it do to a Sneasler? To a Sneasler, Moonblast does 69%. But we do not outspeed. Oh, it's not Choice Scarf. It's not Choice Scarf. It is 342. We're at 343. So we are 1 speed point faster with the Sneasler. How about the Cleavor? Cleavor Stone Axe will KO it. So let's go into, what about the Spectrier? What does Spectrier do? Spectrier does Shadow. It's not going to do too much. So we're going to go into the Cleavor. Go for Stone Axe, get our own rocks up. He'll probably switch into his something else. Should I defog? I think I'm gonna defog. I don't think he's gonna stand. And if he does, we have something to go for. So we're gonna go for, yeah, we're just gonna go for Stone Axe. We're not gonna overthink it. We're gonna go for Stone Axe. Stone Axe, he stays in. Stone Axe takes it out. So Cleavor KOs Enamorous with Stone Axe. So, and now he has rocks on his side of the field. So that is great. We are low, so Samurott comes in. And so it may be best for us to let this thing go down. Which I don't love. I don't appreciate. Can it come back in? Because what does it have left? The Entei is left, the Gliscor is left, and oh, why did I just change that to a Charizard? So the Entei is left, the Gliscor is left, and the Samurott is left. So I'm just gonna go back into the Azumarill. That's always been the plan. We're gonna go into the Azumarill. Azumarill keeps taking more and more because of these rocks, so sooner or later we're gonna have to hit Rex. So 335 to 285, so it's doing 50 to Azumarill. Oh my gosh, it just does more and more. So it goes for Aqua Cutter, brings us to 168. Leftovers. We've only seen it go for one move, so this could also be Choice Scarf or Choice Bandit or something. Now we can go for the Charm. Now we can get the physical attack lowered, and so we're gonna go for the Charm. I think the Entei comes out, maybe the Gliscor wants to come out. So Toxic comes out, we go for this, so we go into Charm, we get the Charm, it does what? It gets attack drop, harshly fell, so it's a -2 Gliscor. We got our leftovers back. What is our Sneasler do to Entei? Because maybe we're able to wrap this up with our Sneasler. So Sneasler is not KOing an Entei anytime soon. So I think we go into our Amon here. Or is Gliscor weak to water? Is that what this is? Gliscor is weak to water. Is that correct? Gliscor is weak to water. How much does Chilling Water do to a Gliscor from an Azumarill? It does 26 to 29. But I don't want this to get toxic, right? So we're gonna go into our Sneasler. If it has Facade, that might be a little crazy, but it's now -2 attack. So hopefully we go into our Amon. He sees the Sneasler come out. It's gonna announce our Air Balloon. We are Air Balloon. What does it go for? It goes for Earthquake. Perfect. So it does not affect us. Now we can go for Swords Dance. Let's go Swords Dance. And then we should be able to see if the Samurott is Choice Scarf or not. So Samurott, Choice Scarf, Razor Shell. She goes for knockoff. Does not do much to us against the Samurott. No, against our Sneasler. Razor Shell does 86% to us. So if we are at 281, Razor Shell has a 12% chance to KO if it's Choice Scarf. So Sneasler, we're now +2. We're not adamant. We're against a Gliscor. Let's say it's like defensive. Close combat does the most. Oh, and it's still not doing. Ooh, so if it's defensive, close combat does 34 to 46. If it is offensive, like a Swords Dance or something, we see Earthquake. And then we know it's -2. We're not on the air balloon anymore. It's still gonna do like 50%. Okay, so we have to go for another Swords Dance. We have to go for another Swords Dance. So we go for another Swords Dance. Now we're +4. Aqua Jet may be able to take us out after this. So Earthquake brings us down to 111. 111, which is 34%. Now we are going to Throat Chop does the most. Throat Chop does. Nope. Close Combat does the most. So Close Combat. Now we're going to Close Combat. So Close Combat on the Gliscor. Bring us down to that. Defensive. Special Defensive. This should take us out now. So, dang. That was a bad play on my part. So, Gliscor KO Sneasler with Earthquake. Okay. How much does Cleavor do to Gliscor? So Gliscor, it's looking like Uber's defensive. So Spectrier is our best bet here. So we're going to our Spectrier. I think he switches out here. We are at. Dang. Yeah, it is not looking good for us. So we're at. So we need a Shadow Ball. I think if I were him, I'd protect here. But so 135. We're at 38%. Earthquake would take us out. So we have to Shadow Ball. We have to Shadow Ball. We're gonna go for Shadow Ball. He'll probably go for Protect. After one Protect, Shadow Ball should still take it out. That is the understanding. So if his best bet would be to go into the Azumarill. So he stays in. We go for Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball. Oh my god! Does not take it out. We goes knock off. Oh, we live. Oh my gosh. How did we live that? He sees our Cassie Berry. He gets the Poison Heal. We have to. What does Draining Kiss do? We have to Draining Kiss. Maybe he switches out here. We go for the Draining Kiss. Takes it out. We get a little health back, right? So that's another kill for Spectrier. Spectrier KOs Gliscor with Draining Kiss. And now we get an attack raise. So the Azumarill is our best bet for both the Samurai and the Entei. So Samurot's gonna come in here. The Azumarill, the Vatu cannot come back in on the Stealth Rocks. So we have to let it go down. We just have to let it go down. So we're gonna go for the Draining Kiss. Goes for the Ceaseless Edge. It is faster than us with Ceaseless Edge, so that proves that it is Choice Scarf. So we're gonna go for it. And then it gets another layer up. So Samurott KOs Spectrier with Ceaseless Edge. So Samurott is base 85 and Cleavor is also base 85. We are not max speed on our Cleavor. So we're gonna have to swap into our Azumarill. We're gonna take a lot from Stealth Rocks. And then we're gonna have to go for rest. Here, we're gonna have to go for rest. So Seismic Edge comes off. Oh, and it completely misses. That is huge for us. So we get the rest off. We are back to full health. We're going to take a mandatory turn of sleep. And so we're just going to go for Charm again. So he might switch into his Entei here. I don't know what Entei would do to us. So he switches into his Entei, the doggy. He switches in Entei, takes damage. Entei does not have any setup moves. Oh, it could Swagger, like a Swagger power herb type thing. We're just gonna go for Charm. Maybe it's gonna Wild Charge. Wild Charge because we're Iron Head. We're max HP, max defense. So we're still asleep. We're gonna go for. We're gonna go for one. We want one Charm just in case it wants to. Just in case we get flinched. Like, we're gonna go for one Charm, then we're gonna be free to Chilling Water and stuff. So, are we still asleep? We wake up, go for Charm, lower its attack. That's good. And so Azumarill's the end game, so maybe it's a bit stally of a tactic, but as long as we have that, well, this is a stall set, clearly. This is a stall set. So we're going to Chilling Water. He probably switches out, yeah. So Chilling Water. Chilling Water is going to get a special attack drop. So Samurott comes in. Samurott gets Poison Jab, I think. Does it? See, look, it's taking damage. We get a Chilling Water off. Brings it down that much. Gets an attack drop. Oh, I didn't know Chilling Water got an attack drop, too. I probably wouldn't even have went for Charm there. So we're gonna go for Charm again, just because I think it gets it to -2. So we're gonna go for Charm again. Aqua Cutter, not doing anything because it's getting those attack drops. So we go for Charm. Finally this Azumarill set works. Now I just have to get the Light Screen or Chaladon set to work, and all my favorite sets will be good. We've done the Air Balloon on the Sneasler. We've done the Choice Scarf on the Cleavor. Now we just need to get done the things that I need to get done. So, did Gliscor go down? I'm looking at my notes. I may not have kept track of Gliscor going down. I did write it. Spectrier KO's Gliscor. Great. So, Gliscor is down. Entei just got an attack drop. We get our leftovers back. I know he is mad. Sorry, Jakib, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I am so sorry for this stall. I usually don't respect stall teams. I think they are kind of like classless, because it's like, oh, you can't beat your opponent with like regular attacks and things. You need to like basically allow them to beat themselves. But I do usually love to bring like one stally set, and I'm glad this was able to work just because I knew how hard some of these physical attackers were. So we see the Azumarill KOs Entei with with Sacred Fire. We're not really worried about the burn because Chilling Water is a special attack #1, and we have Rest, which will help us get rid of that attack. So we are just going to Charm once more to be safe. Get that. So it goes for the Aqua Cutter, does a lot. We're gonna Charm just to be safe. So Charm gets Aqua Cutter low, so Aqua Cutter is not doing anything to us. And so it should just be these, because it does resist water, these Chilling Waters are not doing much to the Samurott. It's doing about 7 to 9% is what it says, and it looks like it's about at 40%, so it's probably going to take about 5 more of these. So it goes to the Aqua Cutter. Did that do 211 to 209? Did that do 3 HP? I'm not sure. So another attack drop, so it's going to be doing less and less each time. We got our leftovers. The leftovers go for the burn. Really what he needs is a crit. A crit would not KO us, but it would put us in the position where we need to go for a rest. So we're going to go for Chilling Water once more. We get the Aqua Cutter. Now we're in the orange. Chilling Water. still doesn't bring him down to the red. It's going to take about 3 more Chilling Waters, maybe even 4, in order to get him where we need to be. So that 108 to 205. This turn we need to check how much 180 to 205. This turn we need to check how much the things are doing, so in case we need a rest. So it goes for Aqua Cutter, 180 to 159. That's 21 damage. So we go for another Chilling Water. So it should take 2 more Chilling Waters in order to KO us. So I don't think we'll need to go for rest at all. We'll just need to hit these Chilling Waters. So 2 more Chilling Waters. We go for 1 more. This is going to be a +2 differential, so we may just safely make it into playoffs if we win. Let me just look at the rest of the standings. So right now in the standings we are number 8, and the cutoff for playoffs is number 10. So this would put us at 4-3 plus 5, which would probably put us around 5th place. And so I think it is safe to say after this match that we are officially in playoffs. So Chilling Water comes off and it officially KOs the Samurai. That is a +2 victory against Jakib. Good game to Jakib. Thanks for scheduling over this holiday weekend. Jakib is number 3 in the rankings. He may drop after this, but we'll definitely see him in playoffs. Maybe we'll be going against each other in the future, but good game. If you like content like this, feel free to subscribe and leave a like, and goodbye.